Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a very personal video. I might get a little bit emotional. I'm going to be sharing some real life stuff with you guys, and I'm a little nervous to share it with you guys, but hopefully I can at least help one of you or give you guys a little boost to tell you guys are not alone in this crazy little whirlwind called life, and dealing with hard things is a part of life, and it's okay because we're human and we're learning. Now, this video idea is something I feel strong about, I feel adamant about, and I do believe in this topic. This idea has been in my mind before I even started a YouTube channel. So let's get started and I'll share with you guys what I'm going to be talking about today. If you don't want to watch this video, don't feel like you have to. This is definitely different from all the other videos here on my channel, and I'll just catch you next time. So we will be talking about how to deal with negative, difficult people, or the nitpicking type of personality, and how to stay positive, how to have a smile on our faces, how to have confidence, and how to feel a little bit comfortable in an uncomfortable situation. Now, I am not perfect. I have battled this for a long time. It's been a process. I've had to learn, go through all these little ups and downs, and I am sure that sometimes I've been the difficult person, or I will be the difficult person. I'm human and I'm not perfect. I really do just try my best and just try to be the best me I can be, and that's all I can do. I feel like dealing with different personalities and different types of people is a must and a necessity in life. I feel like going through what I've been through has taught me so much and has helped me become the person I wanted to become, and has also helped me turn around and help other people, which is a blessing, you guys. It's certainly a blessing. Back in the 8th grade, I was bullied, and the bullying continued through the end of high school. There was a group of boys and a group of girls that would sit around the benches in my middle school and high school and point at me, yell negative things, insults, sometimes threats, push me in the hall, just be really unkind. And I remember my light and self-confidence started to dim, and I started to take my light away. And I remember going home and crying to my mom and saying, "Don't make me go back! I'm going to a different school. I'm not doing that anymore." And my mom said, "You know what, Lacey, you're going back to school. We'll try to figure this out." Like, she was awesome. My mom was awesome about it. But she also just kept me going to school, which I am so grateful for now, and I will tell you why a little later on in this video. But at that time, I was going through life with a little tiny Christmas light, and I couldn't see much. I could just see where I was. But later on down my little scheme of life, I had a headlamp on and I could see the big picture in my life, and it was a beautiful picture. Yes, it had its ups and downs and the little dark patches, but it had light in it as well, you guys. It turned out to be okay. And that's one of the biggest things I've learned through dealing with negative, difficult people, is it turns out to be okay. As I went on in my high school career, my mom used to tell me this wonderful advice, which I still use today, so thank you, Mom, for giving me this advice, because it was life-changing. She said, serve at least 2 people or reach out to at least 2 to 3 people every day when you go to school. I did that, you guys. And as time went on in my high school and middle school careers, people would pull me aside and say, "Lacey, you helped me so much. Thank you for being my friend." Little did they know, they were helping me more than I ever helped them. It taught me so much, you guys. And it brought the little light to be a little bit brighter. And it took away that dark little burden that I was carrying for such a long time. For 4 years in my life, I didn't dare do anything alone. And sometimes I still get a little nervous around people. I didn't have any confidence. I didn't go anywhere alone. I didn't do anything alone. I didn't go to the grocery store. I didn't pump my own gas. I didn't drive myself to work. I was living in this like jail cell that didn't have bars. It was my own insecurity. I started to learn how to break that. I started to step out of my comfort zone. I started to really reach out to people. In my junior year of high school, I had another life-changing experience that happened at the very end of the year. When we were signing yearbooks in certain classes, we would pass them forward or backwards. And in one of my classes, this was going on, and there was a group of 2 kids that I looked at, I admired, and I thought, you know, if I could just be their friend, it would just make everything amazing. If I could just be them, I would pay money to be them. And I thought, oh, please don't sign me a yearbook. Please just skip it. I don't want you to notice that I'm even existing, because I just felt like I wasn't worthy to be their friend or anything. And as my yearbook got to them, they opened it up, and I thought, oh, please just let me go invisible for 30 seconds. This is the only time, just let me go invisible. And they opened my yearbook and they looked at me and they said, Lacey, you don't have anywhere to sign your yearbook. You are so popular. I wish I could be you. What? What? You what? Say that again? Excuse me, what? For so long I had wished and hoped that I could have been them. Roles were reversed. That was a life-changing little moment where I knew that they didn't always love to be who they were either. And they were looking around and thinking, I wish I could be her, or I wish I could be him. And we often do that, but we need to look deep down within ourselves and think, I'm glad to be me. Through the ups and downs of my high school career, I often lost my little insecurities and big insecurities at that in music, spending time with my family, and building relationships within my family that would last way longer than any friendship that I had, and that's what was important. As my life continued, I still deal with negative, difficult people through customers, clients, work, school, I mean, you name it, they're all around us. All different types of people are around us, and that's what makes this world so great. I have been in many situations in my life where I think, oh, can you just be nice for 1 minute? Because it would just make things easier. But I've often learned that there's a reason why they are not being kind, and they're hurting deep down within. And so I give myself a challenge, but I also give you guys a challenge watching this video. If you come across somebody that maybe isn't being warm or super nice or seems a little bit down, just ask how they are, or ask how their day's going, or ask something about them that you notice, or give them a compliment, and watch the change that will happen. There will be a change, you guys. I'm not even kidding. It will be a change that you will notice. And I give you a challenge to do that time and time and time again, especially if you are feeling stuck or your light might be just a little bit dim today, to reach out to somebody that maybe needs it just a little bit more than you do, because I promise when you are serving other people, you forget the little deep dark things or the little trials or the big trials that you're going through because you're helping other people. Insecurities and trials really can bring you out on top. And a few things that I've learned through all of this is you're not alone. That's one of the biggest ones. You're not alone. And sometimes even though we're walking through the dark with just a tiny little Christmas light lit, we still have a little bit of light. But as we progress and as we learn and as we grow, our light will get brighter and brighter. And as life continues, sometimes we can combine light and make a bigger light and help bigger amounts of people. We don't always have to let those dark arrows hit our shield and stick into our shield or wound us. We have the ability to choose how that affects us, how that makes us feel. And sometimes it's easier said than done, but I promise, as you reach out, as you serve people, as you lose yourself in all these other different great things in life, and stop worrying about the little tiny things sometimes, that you will blossom and you will grow and you will learn and you will become the true person you are meant to become. I really have learned those things through life, And even when I have to deal with these negative, difficult people, I know that they're hurting deep down inside sometimes. And that's not an excuse that they can be unkind or say unkind things or nitpick every little thing that you do. It's not an excuse. But sometimes it makes it easier to know that that's how they're going to be, and to expect that when you know that they're coming around, and think, okay, I know that that's how you're going to be. I know that that's just you, that you are going to maybe give me a little insult or a little jab, and that's okay, but I can still be kind and maybe take it just a little step farther to give you a challenge, that if someone says a negative thing about you, turn around and give them a compliment. Say, hey, I like your shoes. And even if you can't say, hey, I like your hair, compliment something like their shirt, because at least you are giving something positive and putting good karma out in the world, than taking their bad karma and reinvesting that bad karma. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's probably a little bit long, but I had to share this with you guys because it's something that I feel so strong about and I really do believe in. If you do like these types of videos, give it a thumbs up. If you do like advice videos, let me know down in the comments below. If there's maybe something that you guys want advice on or something, you can email me, you can send me a DM through Instagram, and maybe I'll do these maybe once a month and talk about things that I've struggled with, or maybe there's something that you guys are going through that I could talk about because I've been through or something, and maybe this can help everybody. I don't know. But that's just a little idea that I've had. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.